Hey everybody, it's Huey.
And David, and today we're doing a bathtub talk.
Yes. What's the topic today?
The topic is about how do you tell if a guy is gay?
So, previously we collected your feedback on Instagram on your opinions on how to tell if a guy you don't know is gay. And we got a lot of good responses. So, let's go through them.
They're not all good though, just so you know. So we have that says he kisses back.
Well, this requires you to have to kiss the person.
That's kind of risky.
It is very risky.
So yeah, you can go ahead and try and kiss him, but if you get punched in the face, that's the thing.
To be fair, like nobody's gonna punch you in the face. It's
but
like,
you don't. I would punch someone that just come to me and try to kiss me. Well, this one, I just feel it inside me.
Okay, so who said this? I just feel it inside me and most of the time too. Well, I think if you get to that point...
Yeah, there's no such thing as no homo. At this point, if you're doing it, there's a part of you that is a little bit...
wait. Maybe he's talking about he feels it inside his heart or...
Of course, that's why he's mean.
I just feel it inside me. It could be like just like an internal feeling.
We're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but so the next one says the way he looks at you.
I don't know. This one is tricky because sometimes people could look at you out of curiosity, and that could be mistaken as.
But then you can analyze like, is he looking at you in a curious way, or is he looking at you like...
But how can you tell, really?
Okay, come on, like if I do this to you, like...
Okay, aside these very obvious look, but like what if the person just like give you like a long look? Like how can you tell if just like a look out of curiosity?
Why would someone look at you for so long out of curiosity?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, if you're curious about what it would be like to kiss me. I mean, if you're looking at me too long that I can notice that you are, I think it might be a cue. At least enough of a cue to be like, you can go to this guy and maybe ask him. Like, hey, hi, or like, and feel the water.
Yeah, that brings me to the point, like, can you just always ask?
You can always ask, but depending on the situation.
Like, what would you ask? Like, are you gay?
Well, if you're like in a club or something, you see someone like looking at you, I would go. But if you're on a construction site, I don't know if I would actually do that.
No, yeah. I guess like you can't just ask if someone's gay because like you are assuming their sexuality.
Yeah. It's about stereotype, I would say, a little bit, because I would say go for it if you're in a figure skating team, but if you're in a hockey team, maybe keep it a little bit on the lower, I don't know, but again, could be a gay hockey team. Stereotypes.
Can you just like, do you want to go grab a drink or whatever? Like, it's more casual, but there's a safety net to fall back on. It's like, you know, you could mean like, oh, just grab a drink.
Have you invited a lot of straight guys to take a drink?
I know, never done this before, so.
Okay, so we have the next one is, I don't have a gaydar, so I go where the gays are. Well, that pretty much works. I mean, if there's a straight guy in a gay bar and you ask him, he should not be offended. So why not just ask?
Yep.
At this point, that's a safe answer, I would say. Someone says, walk like a model.
Use makeup more fashionable too much? Well, I don't know about this one because especially nowadays, there's a lot of like metrosexual like straight guys who like a lot of people use makeup now, so you know, to cover like maybe like stuff under their eyes, like pimples, whatever. So I don't know if the use of makeup is actually indicates that someone is gay.
Yeah, maybe not as much nowadays, but it's a safer guess, perhaps. Again, that's stereotypical.
Even to the point, like if a straight guy is like being a drag queen, can you 100% say that he's gay? No. Because a gay guy, a straight guy could just do that.
But the odds are, like, most likely he's gonna be gay.
Well, when in doubt, ask.
Exactly. Someone says my gaydar is shit, so I don't waste my time. I guess at this point you can just go on Grindr.
Yeah.
Be safe. Someone says, I'm not gonna say it right like this, but if you make someone dance and he's responding positively.
If you try to him.
No, you cannot say
Why?
It's such a gross word.
It's a medical, word to describe.
As your doctor ever medical my ass. Okay. This one, I don't get this one.
Which one? I don't know. My father isn't working.
I don't know if they meant my gaydar and autocorrect with fodder, but
well, that could mean something very.
Someone has daddy issues, perhaps. Oh, so yeah, for the post, we posted a picture of Shawn Mendes, who is kind of the icon of the, I'm not sure where he stands. So he said I showed him that Shawn Mendes pic, but even a straight guy kind of have to find him attractive. Like Nick Jonas. Straight guys are probably gonna all agree that those two guys are very hot. No?
Oh, which remind me, I think I have another good one. What if you wear a Sean Cody shirt and he knows what it is?
If you know what Sean Cody is, you at least are guilty of watching gay porn. So
isn't that a good one?
Yeah. Do you know Sean Cody? That's yeah. I feel like, don't you know straight porn website too though?
Nope.
Brazer? No? Well, you're very gay in porn, so I don't know. Someone says his walk.
I don't know. I feel like this one is another stereotype that could or could not be.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a little bit tricky. Because some guy that are straight can actually also be feminine. Like, being feminine is not just a gay thing.
Yeah.
And it's also okay, we're not saying it's not. Anyone can be feminine. I feel like we should be open-minded enough nowadays to just accept that.
Yep.
Right?
Another one saying his walk. Well, beautiful eyes.
Straight guys. Girls can have beautiful eyes too.
This is... that doesn't have to do anything with being gay or not.
Exactly. If you wear some
that one is way off. Again, someone mentioned if he looks at you for some time. Again, this look, I don't know, to be honest, because I've seen women that I didn't know that I stare at for a long time. So
I would go for the one under. They say eye contact. So a long eye contact would be more indicative than just... if he's staring at you and he looks away when you look back, then maybe not.
Well, I think it has to be eye contact, plus something else. He smiles at you, or he I don't know, there has to be some other
this
gesture.
One? Rub your crotch and see if they glance at it? Is that what kind of gesture?
Well, I think anybody on the street is going to look at you if you rub your crotch in the middle of the public.
Well, I sure know I would look. Oh my god, the water is so hot, my face is turning red. I'm sweating.
We're taking a bath. What do you expect?
The guy is vain and sometimes provocative in the clothes he wears. So that's internalized homophobia right there, first of all. Not every gay guys are vain, even though a lot of us are. Look at our Instagram.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Look at the last 3 pictures, guys, just so you know.
Who posted them?
Who asked me to take the picture?
Wow.
Oh, burn! So again, about Shawn Mendes, someone said, gay or not, I want him in my bed right now. So whoever says that is probably gay. No? Safe to say.
Someone else said, wink at him and watch his reaction. What if he's not? Then say you have an eye spasm.
Which, by the way, my eye has been twitching for at least a week.
No, but I don't think this is true at all. Because David and I used to play this game where we just wink at random people. And usually most of the time people would just smile back and laugh about it.
Yeah.
Like
straight or not, like even we've been to like old grandmas and some of them just wink back. So.
And some people even blush. It doesn't mean anything really.
Yeah, that's true. Someone say I've never been able to. Well, I guess sometimes you can just never know. It's not deemed to happen.
Is that like, yeah, do you believe in the gaydar?
Some people are just really good at sensing those things. I suck at that.
I mean, I think when we talk about gaydar, it just means the person's intuition. Like, it's not a set of rules. It's just like that person has this intuition that they're able to tell. Like another person who uses the same set of rules might just completely get it wrong. So
yeah, that's true. No, I guess a gaydar is basically intuition.
Yeah. Some
people are intuitive, and I'm guessing if they have a good gaydar, they're probably just good at intuition in general.
Gayness? Well, I don't know what that means.
I'm guessing feminine.
No.
Gayness? No. What is gayness?
There's no such thing. I think this is just stereotyping.
Yeah. Farting rainbows.
Farting rainbow.
If he doesn't say no homo when we're done, he's gay. I mean, actually, it doesn't mean because a guy is actually having sex with another one that he's necessarily gay. You could be experimenting.
But just by saying no homo does not negate the fact.
That means you just don't want to identify as a gay person.
I think if you you fooling around with a guy and say no homo, I think you're just homophobic. To be honest. Don't you agree?
Perhaps. Someone says, check all the dating website and have a good face memory. So if you remember seeing him on Grindr,
or just use Grindr, and if he's right next to you, you might see him there.
Oh, someone actually said that, like open Grindr. That's actually a good trick. If you're like, especially if you see them look at your phone after they made an eye contact with you.
Oh, someone told me they did this. So they suspected someone was gay, and then in the bathroom, when they were there together, they left their Grindr open on the counter on purpose. And the other guy saw it and started talking to him. So really? This is kind of like bait.
No, at this point I'd be like, why would you leave it down there? I feel like with my luck, someone would just grab my phone and run away with it. I would just if you see the guy is at 0 meter from you, it's like he's almost on top of you.
No, so he's not on Grindr, but you just want to tell him. So a good way to tell sometime is to let other people know that you are gay.
I would say just turn on the sound and when you receive a message, the that it makes, it's probably a good cue.
Is there no other apps that has that?
Well, I only remember Grindr had that. I don't know. I've never really heard sounds of apps beside that one. If there's another cute guy in the room, watch if he's looking at that one.
So I guess
if you're not cute yourself, you're cute.
Wow.
They're really shallow. I mean, if you're cute, it's gonna look at you. I don't want competition against this super muscly, awesome Shawn Mendes looking guy. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if he's gay or not. He's gonna go for that one.
Well, you don't know. People have different types. So
true that.
His body language, hands give it up.
The hands. Language. I mean, I do have a lot of mannerism, but so are some straight guys.
Yeah.
That you're when they actually tell you, you can't believe it. What? You're not into men? But again, that's stereotyping.
Maybe he just got a good manicure and just want to show it off.
Tight gray sweatpants.
Oh, actually, no. A lot of straight guys do this too. Because they know that girls like looking at them too. Not just guys, so...
Are girls that into dick print?
Yeah. and butt.
That's true. Girls, I think girls are more into butts. Like
Over dick prints?
Zayn Malik, I guess, is another hot guy.
Oh, Zayn could be gay.
No.
I wish.
Yeah, you would. Well, none of this is actual science.
Well, it's just the one where he's inside you. Someone said, just be yourself and be confident. I mean, that's not a way to tell, but I think that's good advice. Like, just go up and have a conversation and find out more.
Yeah, but I mean, like, most of people asking for tips for that is probably people that are not confident, or perhaps they're in an environment where it's not as open-minded.
Do you think that these dating apps are making people more like reliant on technology and be less confident with themselves?
Of course, but we have those apps to thank the fact that the community is so much more accessible now. Like, it would have been impossible for, let's say, a guy that's curious to just go and experiment like in an environment, like, because people, they see him in a gay bar, or like, which...
No, I agree. I'm not saying apps are bad. I'm just saying this. We've seen this in firsthand. This instance of people in the same bar together, like making eye contact, but instead of going and spark a conversation, they trying to find the other person on Grindr and start talking in the app instead. That's what I meant by like these kind of technologies, like making us.
Do people do that?
Yes, a lot of people do that.
I think like, if you're in a gay bar, just go to him.
Exactly my point. I mean, like, even you're having a full-on conversation on Grindr when you like 2 meters away from each other, but then you just don't know how to bring that conversation from the app to real life. I mean, I think that's pretty common. I think that the more we depend on these apps,
yeah, I guess that's
going to become very common.
Yeah.
And this is not just like gay guys in general. I think like this generation of people as a whole.
No, I feel like straight people probably do the same too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
do you have any other tricks?
Just drop something and bend over and pick it up and see if he's staring at your butt.
What if you have pancakes as a butt? It's not gonna attract any boys to the yard either.
Well, he's still gonna look, but then he will look away.
Oh, I saw this one on the internet. It was going around. It was a paper of a guy who sent a note to someone saying, "Oh, my girlfriend thinks you're really pretty. Here's her phone number. If you are into guys, then here's mine." So you kind of give them the choice of calling her or you. I feel like that's a very good way to not... I mean, people should not be insulted, but let's be true here. Some people will.
Well,
but there's a lot of homophobic people. That's what those tricks are for. Scratching. So maybe you guys can let us know what your tricks are. Some that we haven't mentioned, just put it in the comment below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to
get the unicorn his horn.
Exactly. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.